Hi guys, how you going? Just seeing some participants coming in, so welcome. So while we're waiting for everyone to start clicking in, I thought I might introduce myself. So my name's Anastasia and I'm a doTERRA wellness advocate, and I'm really excited to bring to you today our launch guide. But I was introduced to doTERRA about 3 years ago. I had a 10-week-old little girl, and one of my very good friends introduced the oils to me. So that's where the journey started. And I'm really excited to lead you on your journey today. So I'll wait a few minutes just as everyone comes and joins. The numbers are rising. You're going to see you've got, hey Alicia, you're going to see you've got a little hand. So can you see that little hand? This little hand, you can put your hand up. You guys are here. Give me a little wave. Hi Amy. Hi. Oh look, we're getting, hi Kylie. Cool, that's awesome. So what I would like to know firstly is who is here at the moment that is launching their business for the very first time? Just show me your hands. Let's get some risers. Hey. Oh, there we go. We've got some hands rising. Cool. That's really exciting. And who is looking at relaunching their business? So who wants to get cracking and really look at building their business up now? So you can put your hand up. Oh, look, there's 7 hands going up. Awesome. 8. Cool. 14. Beautiful. That's really cool. All right. So shall we get into the awesome stuff? I just want to, I guess, congratulate you for making your time available to me and allowing me to present this to you. I feel very privileged to be in this space with you. And it's really brilliant that you've made the commitment to yourself, because that's where the business really does turn to become a very beautiful business. And a business, right? We want it to be a business, not a hobby. And commitments like this is what allows you to step into being the CEO of your business, rather than an employee of someone else's business. So who's got some oils on tonight? I put some oils on before this. I absolutely love using my oils to anchor in, to remember stuff. So if you haven't used any oils tonight, go grab one of your favorite oils and pop it on. I put some beautiful on. I put some on my wrist and rosemary and ginger. Jennifer, beautiful. And I actually use the beautiful new beautiful mist because it just smells amazing and it makes me feel really energized and beautiful. Alicia, you got lemon in your water? Yes. So I find that anchoring into remembering things or going into a rank or whatever my goals is really helpful using my oils to anchor into that. So choose something that perhaps you may be wanting to anchor in as you are launching your business to elite. Clary sage, cedarwood, marjoram. Yeah, awesome. Awesome, Elizabeth. So we're going to go through the launch guide. Well, I've got my screen shared. I actually won't be able to see all your comments. So I am going to unshare so I can check in and see any questions that you have as we're going along. Okay, so the best thing is, if you're brand new, Switzerland, good morning, Judith. That's awesome. The oils are helping, lime's helping you wake up. If you've just recently enrolled and you're straight away up for getting started into this business, amazing. And you're going to have a whole heap of these beautiful launch guides and build guides that have come in your pack. Now, these are the stepping stones for building your business. And they literally map out everything we need to do to be really, really successful. It just takes the hardship and the confusion out and allows this journey to be really, really simple. So the other thing that makes it even more simple is you might be asking, when am I meant to use which guide? But it's actually going to tell us. the book's going to tell us when we need to use what guide and how we're going to use it. So allow these to be your personal assistant and your training modules for your business. Allow it to be what's going to give you the roadmap to success. And there is so many people, there is thousands of people that have already walked the path that you're about to walk. And that what's been put into these guides is what's already proven to be successful in people's businesses. So we don't need to second question the information. We just need to roll with it and have trust in the system and in what we need to do. So we don't need to recreate everything. We just need to follow along. And the great thing that this is going to help you with is it's going to help you to duplicate the system. So when you have your builders who want to launch their business, we've got the guides. We've got all of our guides here to show us the way, to lead us. All right, so before I click over and share my screen, does anyone have any questions? Real good? All right. Okay, get to the start. And enter full screen. All right. Now, I don't think I can see your hands up if you can see my screen or not, though. Can you guys, I might take off the stop sharing. Could you see my screen? Could you see my shared screen then? Just some hands up if you can. Yep, awesome. Yes, Aura. Okay, let's do it again. So I'm not so awesome with technology, so just bear with me for a second. Get that back up. Share screen. Amazing. Yay. All right, here we go. So launch to success. What I'm going to do with this guide is I'm going to walk through what's on here. I'm going to leave a little bit of it out because I think you need training in more depth. But I do believe that you all have access to having some further training, which will be able to dig into some of this information a little bit further. So first and foremost, you're here because you've tried the product and you believe in the product. So that is the ultimate goal with this business. If you feel that your belief is not 100% with your oils just yet, I really recommend that you start using them a lot more often. Use them a few times a day, 10, 20 times a day. I lose count of how many times the oils are used in my life and my family's life every single day. And my belief is 100. So with my belief being so high, I am able to share with being authentic, and it comes across real because it is real. And I could personally never sell something that I didn't believe in. I couldn't share anything with anyone that I didn't believe in myself. So with this, make sure your belief is up there. Make sure you've got the belief. And when you start sharing your oils, you're going to hear a lot of amazing stories from other people. That is probably going to anchor your belief even more. So with having the belief, we are allowed to share ourselves. We can share with authenticity. So we want to put that with our action. Now, I'm just going to guide you simply through this, and we're going to dig into this a little bit deeper in the guide further down. So with belief becomes action. When we start sharing our oils, when we start sharing the opportunity, we enroll people. And when we enroll people, they start using the oils, and we also have people that are interested to share the business opportunity, and we are able to launch them and go through the launch guide with them as well, which gets us results. So we're changing lives. I'm forever grateful. The oils and the business opportunity has changed my life. I've got 2 little kids, so excuse me if you do hear them at any stage during this call. I've got a 16-month-old and a 3.5-year-old, and the 3.5-year-old was 10 weeks old when I got introduced to the business, and I've been able to work my business around my kids. So it's definitely changed my life, and it has grown personality, and it's been able to create an amazing residual income while I had another newborn baby and had that time at home. So this is an amazing opportunity to you. This launch guide is designed to launch your business to elite in 30 days. So a lot of you are probably here ready to launch next month, and we're going to go through some prep things as well that we're going to do. So down the bottom, you're going to see PIPES, P-I-P-E-S. Now I want to sit here for a moment and talk about the pipes, because these are the fundamentals of our business and they are absolutely important. So to this day, all I've continued to do is the pipes, and it's grown my business from 0 to diamond. So if we can look at breaking these down and explaining a little bit further of what these are, and when we perhaps might be not sure what to do, just come back to this graph to ground yourself into what you're going to do next. So P is for prepare. How do we prepare? So preparing is really writing down your list of people. So I like to call it your freedom list. And what you want to be doing to begin with on your freedom list is writing down as many people as you can possibly think of. So just to give you an idea to help prompt, so you know, you can take these notes down if you like. Good idea is to look through your phone and see contacts in there. So don't feel like you need to contact all these people just yet. Just get these names down. Get every single name on the list that you can think of. Your Facebook, any social media you have. Think about anyone that you've met along your life, perhaps schools you've gone to, groups that you've been part of, sporting events, and really spend some time in thinking about all these people. Now, something I learned along the way, and it really opened up my mind of how many people I had access to, is every single person you have gives you links to 250 other people. That's massive. Every person that you're connected to gives you an extra 250 people that you're connected with. So your names list will continue to grow, and there is no such thing as I don't know people. And if you truly, truly feel like you don't know anybody, well, there's lots of ways that we can meet people. You know, when you feel like your warm market's not there and you want to be stepping into your cold market, it's as simple as, you know, knocking on your yoga studio's door, going down and getting yourself into some community event, getting to know people. Go have a chat to somebody, go to have a chat to the owner of your local cafe. There's loads of ways that you can really connect and get to know people. And we are in a network marketing business, so you really want to work at getting to know people. And when you meet them, add them to your freedom list. Add every single person that you meet along the way onto your freedom list. All right, so the other thing is we want to set some goals. So our goal is going to be to get to elite in 30 days. So put your hand up. You're going to be elite in 30 days, right? Yeah, awesome. Okay, so out of that list of people, we want to refine our list. Okay, so we want to refine how many people we're going to contact, and I'm going to go through that a little bit later on with you, how we're going to do that. Okay, so we're going to set some goals. We're going to prepare ourselves. We're going to get our, for an example, if you give samples, you want to get little sample bottles. You want to make sure that you order your empowerment kits. So you'll see this is part of the Share Success, another guide. You'll see it's down here. This is the Nature Solutions handout. So this is what we run our classes with. We teach through this guide. So never feel that you're not sure of how you're going to teach a guide. You've got your guide. So you can order these in your back office, and it also comes with some invites and wild orange bottles as well. So being prepared. The next step is inviting. So we want to connect with people naturally, and we want to connect with them authentically. So The number one tip I can give you here is when you've got an event or you want to share your oils, make sure you connect with that person however you usually connect with them. If it's someone that you normally talk through emails, talk to them through an email. If it's someone that you would normally call, pick up the phone and talk to them and say, hey, how you going? I would love to connect you into learning more about what I'm currently doing, my essential oils. However the script is for you, for that person, I don't want to put ideas in your head. Allow it to come naturally from you. So make it authentic and make it personalized. That makes a huge difference. So inviting. So you want to be doing the prep and the inviting 1 to 2 weeks before you're launching. So this is the time now. If you're launching in December, you want to be doing this stuff now. Okay, so this is some homework to get started into. Get yourself prepared and get inviting. So something that I need to bring up here is being prepared doesn't mean we need to know everything about the business, all right? Something that Tara had mentioned, a way that she had mentioned this, and I thought it was really beautiful, is prepare is almost like, you know, our P is our thumb sucking time. So we're sitting in there and we're being babied and we're trying to learn and we're a little bit afraid to step into the business. So we're watching all the training and we're doing all the homework and we're getting to events, but we're not actually getting into the IPE of pipes. And that is where the action is, and that's where the fundamental part of this business actually is. So being brave and stepping out of that prepare zone and taking yourself into the action is really super important. You don't need to know everything. When I first started, I literally just read off my guide. I took my oil so people could touch, smell, and that is incredible. When people can see what they're getting, when they can smell, when they can breathe it in and experience our amazing oils, that itself is magic. So know that you've got everything that you need just to get started. And I highly recommend that you get started. So booking in your classes, you want to present them. Presenting your classes is walking through the Nature Solutions guide, if that's what you feel comfortable with. Then the E is enrolling. And then we want to be supporting. So if you see down the bottom here, this is where our guides can fit in. Our Nature Solutions kit is what Nature Solutions handout is what we're presenting with. When we're in the enroll, we want to go through the live guide. So the live guide really will help people to understand how they can use the oils in their lifestyle and introduce other products. Then we have the share. So sharing the oils literally just allows people to know how to host a class. So how to share the oils with people, how to get oils in other people's homes. And the build guide, I feel, is the golden one. And it just brings hope into everyone's homes and allows them to know how they can change their life with a business opportunity. Okay, and then we go into support. So today we're in support mode and we are going through our launch guide. So see how all the guides fit into every single part of our business and guides us through how to help and support people. All right, so we don't want to get stuck in support either. We really want to make sure that we're sticking to the IPE majority of our business time. So you might find that you'll be doing one a day, or you might be doing multiple of the pipes every single day. You know, you might be inviting 2 people and you might be supporting 2 people on the same day. Okay. Go to the next page. So fuel your launch. So I might just, I don't know if I unshare this, if my PDF is going to disappear. So I'll come back out of here in a minute. Sorry if you can hear little baby Yana. I'm hoping she's not going to interrupt us too much. So yeah, fuel your launch. So your belief that doTERRA's products and financial opportunity can change lives, including your own, is a single greatest source of fuel to launch a business. And isn't that true? The moment that my confidence changed and I knew that this was the most remarkable business opportunity, which was once I got my oils, I just Googled a whole heap of doTERRA and I could not believe how remarkable they are and all the amazing things that they do. And I knew that this was the single most amazing business opportunity in the world. And that comes from somebody. I was a business broker. I had my own business broking firm for 15 years. So I sold businesses for a living, and I've seen lots of business opportunities and compensation plans, and I've seen doTERRA, and I was like, wow, this is amazing, and everybody needs to know about this. So when we're sharing from the heart and we're sharing with our passion, people see us and people hear us. So knowing that you have your belief right up there is really important, and you can do whatever you need to do to get your belief up there. Start researching if that's what you need to do. Okay, so success begins with you. So in your launch guide, you want to be setting, it tells you want to be setting your template to 100 PV to receive commissions. I personally like to set mine above 125 and before the 15th of the month. So every single month I get a free product as well. It really helps me to be able to share my oils and allows me to have some extra oils if I want to give as incentives as well. So implement the daily wellness plan that you've created in your own live guide. And that's super important as well. You want to be living, breathing your oils and your products. And you want to be, I mean, let's face it, I think like 80% of our health needs are taken care of with our doTERRA essential oils and our lifelong vitality, which is pretty cool. Learn more by regularly using an oil reference guide and participating in continuing education along your journey. So that's how I've learned a lot about doTERRA, is by using them all the time and by using my guides. So sharing changes lives. Share your passion for living the doTERRA wellness lifestyle and inspire those around you to be open to learning how to do the same. Utilize the share guide to help you share and invite success. Start connecting with your prospects and building your pipeline. All right, so I love that the build guide is here because it's in lots of places and it is my very favorite guide. So if you haven't gone through the build guide just yet, you really want to go through that one. So connect to your upline team support. Well, you're all here. You're part of Team Bliss, which is an absolutely remarkable team to be part of. And there is lots and lots of support. Pretty much you will probably buddied up with someone. I know within my team, I like to buddy people up together so they've got someone to connect with and have them connecting together. We have got team calls, websites, Facebook groups. It's all there and it's all accessible to you. So doTERRA is a powerful vehicle to get you from where you are to where you want to be. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, it sure is. So down here, let's look at taking some action. All right, so goals to reach elite. We're going to reach elite in 30 days, and lots of people do. And I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do using this guide to get to elite in 30 days. Perhaps you are wanting to set a goal to get there in 60 days or 90 days, and that's perfectly fine too. That's perfectly fine. As I said, when I started doTERRA, I had a 10-week-old baby. My goal was not to get to elite in 30 days. However, if I had my time over, I absolutely would have worked really hard to get through the ranks as quickly as I could to get that residual income coming in ASAP. So set your goals down and just know that goals can be changed. So perhaps you've set your 30 days to elite and you've just missed it. It's okay. We can cross off December and put January. We can alter these goals if we need to, but know that, you know, having a goal is really important. Setting a plan to get to a goal is what's going to help us to take the action that's going to get us to the goal, which is going to help us to be successful. So it's not just a dream. We're putting our CEO hat on and we've created a plan and we've created what we're going to do to get to these ranks to be successful. So be a solutions provider. All right. So I'm going to go through this for a second. What we need to do is share our oils in a healthy, positive way, right? So when you start sharing, you're going to realize that people are so grateful to have the opportunity to have these oils in their home. And one beautiful lady said to me once, I feel like this stuff has been kept a secret from me. I wish doTERRA was in my life so long ago. And it literally touched my heart, and it really fueled my want to share the oils with as many people as I can, as soon as I can. So by choosing to be a solution provider in your own home and experience the oils, we are allowing other people to have experiences with us as well. And I guess when we empower success, it enables other people to feel that they can do it and they can be successful as well. So commit to a schedule in your PIPES activities. This guide provides you with details of how to do that. So the tips: be authentic and be natural. So we've touched over that a little bit earlier. With this positive exposure, invite your prospects to learn more at a class or one-on-one presentation where you offer the opportunity to enroll. So I find that I like to do a little bit of both, and we'll go through that a little bit more. However, you might feel that one-on-ones is more your way. I find that classes gets to more people, and it's a really amazing way to bounce energies off each other and share my oils that way. So we want to invite. So our products, we invite people to try the products and the business opportunity. We teach products and the business presentation. We follow up with a lifestyle overview, and we launch and support our new builders. It's just broken down, so we have to just take the thought out of what needs to be done. All right, so here we have a calendar, and this is a really good place for you to start looking now at scheduling when and where and how you're going to have the time to share your oils. So lock out the parts. Firstly, what I do. I'm going to explain what I do, because I work well just sharing how I work, if that's okay. So what I like to do is I've blocked out my kids. So the times that I'm around my kids is the first most important time. Then secondly, I also blank out the times that I'm going to do my workout. So when I'm going to do my exercise. And then I've also blacked out times that I get to spend with my best friend and we get to hang out. So once I've done that, I've then got the other times, and I've scheduled in when is my work time, when is my workshop time, my one-on-one times. And it really is amazing how much you can fit into your calendar and into your time when it's organized, and how blessed you feel that you have your time to do the things that are most important and still have time to run your own successful business. It's beautiful. This is the difference between a hobby and being a CEO. And you're a CEO because you're here. You're a CEO in your business, and you've made the decision that you're going to make this the most amazing business for yourself and your family. Here's a few examples of when you can book things in. But I think you'll be, able to book in your own calendar and know that, what you're putting into play. So here's a good one. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. I guess being in selling businesses for so long, I knew that, I would knock on many doors and introduce myself and let them know what I do. And I would nurture that relationship. So we nurture the relationships. We let people know, hey, my name's Anastasia and I'm a doTERRA wellness advocate. What do you do? I sell essential oils. It's amazing. Firstly, we're giving people the knowledge of what we do. And then we can, really look at watering the seed to nurture that relationship and see as it happens with time. Okay, so during the launch month, what are we going to do? So remember that list, our names list? Well, what we're going to do with all those people is we're going to break it down. So invite 45 people. This is proven numbers. This is from the data that's already collected. This is how you're going to get to elite in your very first month. So invite 45 people from your list, right? So say you've got 200 or 300 or 400 people. You're just going to pick out the 45 people that are singing to you right now. You're going to look at your list and you're going to feel in your gut, use your oils and send to yourself and say, who are the first 45 people I'm going to reach out to? highlight them if you like, right? You're going to remember those first 45 people, I assure you. The universe does something amazing. You know, you put the names on the list and you'll just find that the universe is listening, and people start messaging you and contacting you that you've got on your list, and you'll be really, really surprised. You're probably thinking that they haven't even heard what you're doing yet. That it's amazing what happens. It just delivers. Out of those 45 people, it says here to schedule 3 classes. I personally like to teach my team to put at least 4 to 6 classes. So it says 3 classes and 15 one-on-ones or combined. So try to book in your 4 classes, because you just don't know what's ever going to happen, and you'd always rather have more than less. Yeah. Okay. So you've set your times when you're going to work on your business, and ask yourself and schedule who needs nature solutions class, who needs to be followed up or enrolled, who needs a lifestyle overview, who needs a business overview, and who's ready to host. So here's the numbers you're going to see on your prospects. You invite 45, 30 will come, right? So you're going to present to 30 people. Out of those 30, 15 will enroll. So if 15 people enroll with the Home Essentials kit or the Nature Solutions kit, you're way over elite. So you've hit that first rank in your very first month. And then 3 of those people you'll be supporting to build a business. So that's the numbers. That's what the data is showing us. So if we just stick to what is proven, then we know that our business is going to be really successful. All right, before I jump over onto this, I'm going to stop sharing for a moment. So how's everyone going? Is everyone good? Okay, can somebody send around the digital version of this launch guide? Mine looks very different. Judith, yep, just contact who enrolled you or your mentor, and they'll be able to give you the link to be able to get all the guides to download. So it'll be nice and easy. So is everyone okay? Can I see some hands? Like, how's everyone going? Some hands. I can only see hands. I can't see faces. So give me a little wave. You going okay? Good, Tamara, this is great. Thanks, guys. That's awesome. All right. I'm going to get back to sharing. Can you see Yana? I'm really sorry if you can. There we go. I'm going to try not to unshare too much because I'm really terrible at technology. Okay. Oh, now it's open different. That's fun. Okay. Cool. All right. Now I'm going to turn it over to my notes so I can go through with you. So connect, share, and invite. This is a relationship business, and is that not the truth? So I feel that the most important part of this business is to care and to help others. Do you like to help others? Isn't it, Phil? It's amazing, right? So anchor your attitude into the belief that caring is the most important gift. Give everyone you connect with some of your time and really listen into them. So if we become a really good listener, we can answer everyone's questions and everyone's needs. And people, it says here, seek to change lives by sharing what you love, no matter where you are or who you are with. So it comes across naturally if you can listen and then share. So we're giving people the opportunity to talk about themselves, and we're hearing, I'm just not sleeping at night, or just giving you an example. And then when you've grown that relationship, you're connecting with people, right? So the connection becomes authentic. Step 1, it becomes authentic. Would you like to share a few drops of my lavender essential oil? And it gives us some tips here, but I don't feel like we need to go into this, like refer to people by name. Like, of course we're going to refer to people by name, right? Ask questions, get listening, get to discover what's important to them, what their interests and their needs are, and really listen, really, really listen. It's so important to get to know the people around you, and the people that you already know have got so much that they want to say, If you listen, you can really look at answering those questions. So I'm not going to read this example because the way that you're going to talk to everyone is going to be different. Someone new, it says, people love talking about themselves. Ask questions about areas of their life that you think they will be excited about to talk about. So find a common ground. This is a natural relationship building activity, right? We like to talk and listen, and we've got to become better at listening than talking, because that is really, really powerful in itself. Okay, so then what we're doing is we're connecting people with a solution. Hey, I can't sleep. Would you be open to trying my lavender? Would you like to come to one of my essential oil classes? Would you like to have me over with a few of your friends and I can share some ways to use these oils? I think they'll really benefit you. Okay, so someone you already know. Got some scripts here, some things that you can say, and I'm going to allow you to read those in your own time. We've got a lot to get through today, and I feel that, yeah, you should be right with that. You good with that? Yep. Yeah, be a solution provider. I'm feeling really tired, and would you like to try a lifelong vitality? I personally know how they make me feel, and it's changed how I feel. And it's not our number one selling product for no reason, right? Okay, so invite to change lives. You don't need to be an expert to be successful. Invite people to become their own solution provider. So discover what's most important to each person by taking a genuine interest in who they are, what they are experiencing, and how you can serve them. So connect to a presentation. This, I actually really like this. I can relate to this because I was so scared when I first started that I didn't know what was I meant to say to somebody, and I really made it difficult in my head. So if you're like me and you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, here is some really good examples of what you can send to someone or call and say. However, I do want you to make it personalized to you. Just allow this to be an example for a class. I've been learning about essential oils, and they are making a huge difference for me and my family. We use them for every day. I was using frankincense and I thought of you. I'm teaching a short workshop and I'd love for you to be my personal guest. It's at my house Thursday at 7 p.m. or we can meet next week. What works for you? Yeah. So what I like about this is pretty much it's always ending in a question, and it's always seeing what works for them and seeing if they're open. So have a little read with this. Help people say yes. So be clear on what you are inviting them to. So people know what they're coming in for. They know what they're going to experience. Let them know if it's a class that I call a class a workshop. We don't want them to think they're coming to a one-on-one and then they're bombarded with a whole heap of people. Let them know the value of investing in their time. Give 2 options that can work for them. Example, a class or a one-on-one. 2 dates. 2 dates is always great. So strengthen relationship, build trust through multiple interactions, and keep your word. Very important. Keep your word. Okay. All right. Oops. Okay, I think my kids are running in. However, I'm going to try to continue without them interrupting too much. So now it's time to present. So this is the part that the thumb sucking has to stop. And I want to congratulate you for this start because it is nerve-wracking, right? It's nerve-wracking to know that you're going to go share what you know and your oils with new people. And you're stepping out of your comfort zone. However, stepping out of your comfort zone is where the magic really happens. It's where the self-growth happens. It's where your business changes. It's where the dreams happen. So give yourself a pat on the back when you're going to your one-on-one, or you're sharing the opportunity for the first time, or you're doing your very first class, because it's a really big achievement and you need to know that you're doing amazing. Okay, so presenting happens in lots of different ways. there's classes, there's one-on-ones, there's Zoom calls, three-way calls. You know, there is webinars, videos, there's social media. You might feel that you can build your business one way because that's your strength. And I found that I personally like to do a bit of all. I like to dabble myself in all and strengthen myself in everything. So classes are my strengths. One-on-ones aren't my strengths. However, I still continue to do them. And social media, I wasn't so awesome on when I started. However, I practice and I do my online classes. There are lots of people who have got into the rank of diamond from just doing one-on-ones. And there's lots of people who have got there from doing their classes. And you do what feels right to you. I invite you to experience and try all of them. So where? In your home, in your friend's place, your coffee shop, your health food store, your yoga studio, your kinder school, club, park, local park. So where is really lots of places. So there is no closed doors. We have the opportunity to open up wherever we feel we want to present, or where the host that we're doing it for wants to present. Okay, so choose your presentation. This is really beautiful and it's really important. And I'm going to share a couple of stories along the way, if you know, through this guide. We want to keep the presentation to 40-50 minutes. So one time I had a lady who really wanted me to have an essential oil class for her. However, she asked me, how long does it take? And I like to give the host 2 hours. So from the moment anyone or I'm there setting up 15 minutes prior to when the people are leaving is 2 hours. However, my presentation is just after an hour, just under an hour. And sometimes I'm in and out within an hour and a half. However, sometimes people will need more questions and more time. So I'd rather give someone the longest scenario. So this one time, going back to that, this lady said to me that she had a class on makeup and the lady was there for 5 hours. She's like, I'm never doing anything like that again. And I assured her I would not do that. So we want to be mindful that people are busy. They've got places to go and things to do. However, they really want to hear what you have to offer and they want to be there. So they don't want to miss out on the open or the close. They want to be present. So this guide, working through our Nature Solutions guide, which goes through the Nature Solutions kit, will give you a bit of a time frame of about 15 minutes to work through. Okay, if we get too long, it gets too much. So keep in mind. So this is a really, really good breakdown of your minutes for your class. So 5 minutes, make connection, tell people your story, 1 or 2 minutes, right? Get the person who's there, if it's at someone's house, to introduce you to your guests. It's a beautiful way to invite you into their friends and family. Okay, so state the intentions, what you're there for, what you'll be doing. 10 minutes to why essential oils and why doTERRA. 5 minutes on health and well-being priorities. 10 to 20 minutes to teach the essential oils and the lifelong vitality. So lifelong vitality needs to be taught with our essential oils. It is the most popular product worldwide. So we do want to be leading with that as well. 9 minutes to explain membership questions and the next steps. So giving out the handouts as well is good. And then you can serve refreshments and answer questions and help guests to enroll. So pretty cool. The other thing that we could be doing, so that's doing a class. And when we're doing a business presentation, it's about 20 to 30 minutes. So you can gather people together or you can do these one-on-one and listen to their needs, listen to what they want to say and expose them to doTERRA's opportunity because I'm really grateful. So I don't feel bad for introducing to people the opportunity because I'm like, damn, you need to know about this, girlfriend, you know, people need to know. This is a breakdown as well. So it breaks down 2 to 5 minutes, make connections, tell your story, set intentions, learn about their situation, and explain the buckets versus pipelines. Have you seen that story? Do you know about the buckets versus pipeline yet? You're going to see that in the guides as well. It goes in the build guide. It's really good. Okay, compensation plan, what it takes to do this. What else have we got here? The paths, so you can, what path you want to take, the next step, anything that they want to talk about. So it's pretty cool. Now down the bottom under here, this is where I want to get your attention, and booking classes from classes. This is going to be the ultimate part of networking into your cold market with so many people that you don't even know today. Every single time I go into a workshop, it is the very on top of my mind that I'm walking out there with at least 2 workshops booked from that class. This is what I share with them. I hope you don't mind me sharing my own personal experience with you along with this guide. So I think that, I feel that when you hear this information the first time, it's amazing and you're blown away and it's overwhelming. And however, if you book your class today, you might want to offer a little 5 ml bottle of wild orange, or make them a roller or a bath bomb, or a couple of samples with some recipes to take home. You will get to hear this again, and you can invite some of your friends and family that you know will benefit from having their health and well-being looked after by our essential oils, or hear about our essential oils, how it can support their well-being, their health and well-being. But I want you to have your oils and know how to use them. By booking in a class today, it will give you the confidence to be able to know that once I've got my oils, I'm going to be able to hear this class again and really anchor in and know how to use my essential oils. All right. So example is a keychain. You can give a book, as you know, it's up to you what your incentive is to book classes from classes, but know that this is really super important. This is really super important to grow your business right up into the ranks. Okay, so enrolling success. So the close. The close is the most important part of the class. You've shared with them how amazing our oils are. You've shared with them how amazing doTERRA is. Now they want to know, how are they going to get those oils? So this is a really good thing. At the beginning, I promised to show you how you can get these oils in your home. Let's go over the options. So I generally say, I want to show you how you can get your oils the same price as me and save 25% off retail. Okay. A really good one I heard recently that Tara had shared was, there is 3 options. Okay, so first there is retail, and retail, not many people do it. So I don't normally recommend it, because you don't need to pay that much for your oils. Secondly, which is a better option, is wholesale. So that's the same price as me. However, there's a third option that's even better. And you get wholesale plus points. So, like when you go shopping at your supermarket and you get reward points, or your flyby points, doTERRA have the option where they give you from anything from 10 to 30% back on every single order that you make, every single time that you shop, and you can use those points whenever you want to get yourself free products. That's pretty powerful. We're already putting in their mind the idea of our LRP, because the LRP is the foundation of your business, and it is where your residual income will come. Okay, so a question might be, what if someone only wants 1 or 2 oils? When I'm going around, I give people the option that, well, you can enroll with the $35 enrollment fee and get your couple of oils, and you can still save 25%. However, I don't normally mention it overall in the whole class, because I know most people want to get the value and save themselves a heap of money, and they don't want to pay $500 for everything in a home essentials kit, or almost $1,000 for everything in the Nature Solutions kit, and getting them like that. They want to pay the best price, and our kits are valued really, really well. So the next step, you want to mention any enrollment specials and how they qualify. So if it's a 200 PV month, we had one recently, right? They can get a freebie. Or you might make a little pack. You might offer them a roller or a key ring Or what I think is amazing is when you get your Nature Solutions handouts, you get 10 bottles of wild orange, and say to them, if you enroll today, you get to take home this amazing bottle of wild orange absolutely free. So empower them with a really good incentive to enroll on the time. Okay. Take some reference books, or have a reference guide or apps on your phone. So if they do have needs that they would like to know what essential oils to use, have them accessible so they can have a look. Then I feel that is what's really important is to actually show them how to fill out the form. So here on step 1, well, we have 2 different options. We have the Wellness Customer Agreement Form, which is the form that you want to use if you would like to be a customer and just use the oils. We have a second option here. If you are wanting to share the business opportunity, we have a Wellness Advocate Agreement Form. So this gives us the opportunity to earn an income with doTERRA. However, filling them both in is the same, so it's up to you which one you prefer to choose. Step 1, you choose what kit you want to get started with and any other extra items. Okay, I literally step them through this so they know what to do. And down the bottom is where you're going to put your credit card details. Once I've placed your order in, I get rid of that bit so nobody will ever know what your details are. Give them peace of mind. You will be ripping out this page and giving it to me, and you'll be keeping the rest of this guide for your information, and you'll take it home so you can read over it as you need. Okay. So some enrolling tips. Encourage people to purchase the kits so they have multiple products on hand and not just 1 or 2 things. Share what you love about the kit and feel is best for them. Connect everything back to their well-being priorities and how the kits are designed to work. The confused mind says no. Avoid showing an excess number of items. Show a few, offer a special, and keep it simple. Really important. And that's where we can keep the time frame of our class to our 40-50 minutes. They don't need to know about everything on their very first class. They're already overwhelmed. They're already thinking about all the ways that they should be changing their well-being for a better lifestyle. Okay, so overcoming objectives. So not sure what kit to order. People need guidance. People need help. You're there. You're telling them about the oils. You're telling them what they need to do with them. We can't stop on not showing them which are the best value kits. Okay, so share the kits and do never assume the sale. And I'm personally going to share my experience here. One of my first classes I did because I personally didn't have the funds to get anything too huge, and I did have to try to gather my money together to get a kit. I just assumed, and someone went home with the Home Essentials kit and called me a couple of days later and said, hey, I'm really upset you didn't share the oil sharing kit with me, because that is exactly what I would have loved to have gotten started with. And that was a big learning curve for me very early on. Please don't assume the sale. People love to spend money on their health and wellness, and what better way and value than to get their essential oils. Okay, so not sure which membership, we want to guide them. Financial concerns, we've got an option. Would you like to host an essential oils class and earn some commissions? Would you like to start getting your oils from free and sharing oils to other people's homes? Not sure where to start. We're supporting, we're guiding, we're showing them. Okay, we know our stuff. We know that these kits are valued really, really well. So we know that they need to get started with whatever fits best in their life. If someone's talking to you about, you know, they need that ice blue rub and they need that past tense oil, we want to make sure that we're getting them the Nature Solutions kit and not being worried about how much they're spending. It's none of our business. It's not my business. Okay, so how's everyone tracking? Sounds good. All right, lifestyle overview. So at the end of the class, what I like to do is book in the date and time that I'm going to have a lifestyle or wellness consult with any person that has personally enrolled. So they've enrolled, we can leave them a LibGuide, and we want to book in a date and time in the next few days, maybe 4 or 5 or 6, so they've got their oils in the hand, and a time that's suitable to them, that we're going to reconnect and we are going to go through the lifestyle overview. This is very important for the future of your business. The fortune is in the follow-up, okay? Seek to serve the needs of your enrollees and earn the right to keep them as customers going forward. So new members enroll first with a kit, and second, their loyalty reward program. So that is what we consider the second enrollment, or our options that we spoke about earlier is our third option. So they get their kit and they get started onto the loyalty reward program straight away. And that is what you're going to build your residual income from. So the purpose of the lifestyle overview is help every new member use the products that they have. Set up a daily wellness plan, so how they're going to look after themselves. Maximize their membership through LRP. They don't know a heap about LRP yet. We need to educate them of the value and why every single person needs to be on that program. Connect to resources. Connect to resources. They need to know how to use their oils. Invite to change lives. Okay, so the checklist is obviously scheduling it. As I said, I personally like to schedule it at the time that they get the oils, so time doesn't get missed and we miss calls and then it gets too long and then they don't really want it. I want to connect with them. I want to get it really connected in. Okay, so introducing a lifestyle, the wellness consult, and connecting education and community. So here it's showing us what guides to use. Now I'm going to perhaps stop sharing here. How are we going, guys? Oh, you love hearing my experiences. Awesome. All right, so I want to talk to you a little bit and not just have this screen up anymore, because the most important thing is just to get going, right? Share the oils and connect with people afterwards. In this guide, it also does have some stuff about placement strategies and find your builders. However, I think the most important thing is to what we've already spoken about. That's what's going to get you to elite. And the placement strategies is what you're going to need further training on. This is not something that we can go on in a really short call. I feel that this is something that you would want to connect with your mentor. I know in Team Bliss we have lots of amazing training resources, and within your smaller teams there's so much amazing things going on that can help support you in the next step. I feel like there is a page here that I wanted to talk to you about that I just haven't seen. Well, it's not in the launch guide, but I wanted to share what elite means. It's not in the launch guide, but elite is one of the, I think the third rank from the bottom, okay? But it is the strongest rank that you can experience to get your business off the ground. And when I say building a business to elite, elite is an overall volume of 3,000. So 3,000 overall with you and anybody else underneath the organization, if you're enrolled or not. However, I want you to give yourself a real challenge and try to get to elite on your own without any other volume being placed within you, which should never be experienced. And if you are ever fortunate enough to have any volume placed within your organization, it is a very, very beautiful gift. But if you can get yourself to elite, invite 45, enroll 15, you're elite. Okay. The next step to get to leadership within doTERRA, which is over $2,000 a month, is silver. And to be a silver leader, all you need to do is train 3 people how to get to elite. When you have 3 elite builders underneath you, you're a silver doTERRA leader, and that's powerful. And there's ranks in between this. I'm going to skip again. So when you have 3 people, you teach those 3 elites how to get their 3 elites. And then you are a platinum. When you've got 3 silvers, so see how the elites keep multiplying? You teach them how to get out, how to enroll, how to get people on LRP, and you're platinum. Platinum is a 6-figure income. It's a 6-figure income. When my business went to platinum, I had a toddler and a 12-week-old baby at home. This experience is mind-blowing, and all I did was kept the system simple and stuck to the pipe. So stick to the system. We actually have it all mapped out for us. All we need to do is show up and take action, and the rest is going to happen for you. So if I can see some hands up, who is excited and who is ready to launch their business to elite? You see some hands? Yeah, got 8, 12. Well done, guys. That's awesome. So I'm going to leave it here. I want to congratulate you for being here and taking this opportunity to grow yourself a residual business and grow yourself as a human being to better the world, better the people around you. And I wish you all the best to getting to elite and beyond, and I'm sure you absolutely will. It is a really exciting time. doTERRA is amazing, and I hope you can get yourself to as many events, especially convention. Pop it up into your diary for next year, and I'll hopefully see you guys there. So thank you. That's really inspiring that you did that with 2 young kids. I have a toddler and due with another baby in 3 months. I keep thinking that I'm taking too much on, but maybe not. No, you're not. You're amazing. You're amazing. And the business is flexible, and you can give it the time that you need around what's important to you. Remember, we said we're blocking that out. You're doing amazing, and good luck with that baby coming along as well. Thank you for the beautiful messages, guys. I think we'll probably end it here, and have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys soon.